What's going on, guys? It's your host T-Dub, and sorry for running a few minutes late. I was on my way home and got stuck in traffic. But we are getting ready to go the first of the final qualifying weekend, or the first qualifying session of the final qualifying weekend of the season at Parking Lot Party, our finale course. Real quick, Forza Horizon Drift League is presented by YWD Drift Team, Forza's new up-and-coming drift team. Sponsored by 110 Customs. We don't just give you 100% effort, we give you 110. Also sponsored by Custom Sounds, America's best car stereo superstore. Also sponsored by HKS Performance, bringing style to drifting since 2002. Sponsored by Team 5 Zygon, Domestic Angles Drift Team, OzDriftBattles.com, the Lizardi Brothers Drift Team, Storm Drift, and Can't Touch This Drift. So we got two drivers at this 2 p.m. session on Saturday, and it is going to be J West 82 and Ace Tech 04. And since I was a couple minutes late, I'll give them a couple minutes, so like 2:32 is what they'll have to respond or join to qualify. Otherwise, it will be a disqualification due to no-show. And we do have 21 people signed up, and that will break our record for the season for the most people signed up, and it's at our finale course, so that is pretty cool. And then we also have a surprise for a couple drivers at the finale next weekend. As you can see, next weekend is the finale events on September 23rd. Stream starts at 8:40 p.m. Coverage at 8:45 is when we'll actually start talking and doing driver interviews and all that, and battles start at 9, and that's all at Central Standard Time. And so let's go ahead and get it underway and get into a session. Them invite. And different because it is the finale, and we will be crowning a champion because the points are that tight. There has nobody been constantly winning, so it's basically, it might come down to whoever wins next weekend could be the new champion. So it could be getting pretty exciting. But we will have to wait till next weekend to find out. So, like I said, let's get into a session. Make it invite only. And then we'll get our two drivers invited. Not sure if Jay joined my party. Nope. I invited him before we started the broadcast. So now we're going to go park the demo car. Came in a little hot. Hold on, guys, I don't have chat yet up on my phone. And we're going to park the car at the initiation point, as usual. Get it just right so the drivers can still see it. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get in draw mode, and then we're going to invite the two drivers. And Ace Tech isn't on and hasn't been on in 14 hours, it says. So, and Ace Tech was your long-reigning points leader this season through the first 5 events, and then Kiz, formerly known as Orbit Kicks, finally took over. And then the very next event, Kiz could not show up, and and since he did not show up at the last event, Exterior Guide 46, aka Mr. Clipping Point, took over the points lead going into the final event here at Parking Lot Party. And I am just now getting chat up, so I may not see you guys chat unless you guys put some in. Oh, what's up, T-John? Well, T-John, the list of qualifying is in the message thread on the Xbox message thread for FHDL at Parking Lot Party. So, just a quick run through the course. They're going to start at this curb here on the left. They're going to do a 30 roll to where the second sign is, or to where this curb starts, accelerate, and initiate shortly after where this curb is or where this curb is. So I probably need to move the demo car a little bit, but it's okay right there. And then the first clipping point is this inside curb. Then they're going to sweep out to the fence. And then normally we don't allow wall taps, which we are changing it next season. We are allowing wall taps on these fence close to the drift line, but you have to do it at risk. If you hit it too hard, you will get a point deduction, but if you just tap it, like legit tap it, then we'll give you those points. So then the next, so that's an outside clipping point where I was talking about, sorry about that, but outside clipping point along the fence. Then there's an inside clipping point where that curve is. Then you're going to want about a midline, come back in for another inside clipping point. Then they're going to come down this lane with a transition. And it's an inside clipping point. They're going to sweep out and try to carry it all this way to a clipping point right before these parking tolls. And then again with the wall tap situation, do it at your own risk. And then it's an inside clipping point, but you're going to want to hold it and then come out and then come down this lane with a transition. And it's going to same thing inside, but you're going to want to try to hold it the best you can. Then come down this lane with a transition. And then you're going to same thing again. So multiple hairpins, just hold it. Then you're going to want about a mid and then quick transition. And then you're going to go through this little chicane right here, clipping point here with one tire drop allowed. And another clipping point right here with one tire drop allowed. You're going to want about a midline to be able to get the next clipping point, which is the final one. And then you're going to come up and hold it until this curb right here, and then that'll be the finish. So, again, we are waiting for J West 82 and Ace Tech 04 to join in, either into the game or into the party, or at least respond. They have until about 2:32 p.m. Central. Right now it is 2:11, so they have about 20 minutes to at least respond saying they need a time change or join in. All right, Jay West is in here. Let's see if we can get him into the party. All right, Jay West is in the party. Thank you for stopping by, Jay. Just head to the parking lot and park at the start line for parking lot party and just wait for further instructions. We are still waiting for Ace Tech. He has, like I said, until 9:32, or not 9:32, 2:32, sorry about that, to join. T-John, that is up to you. So we may see T-John in here as well. And he may run his, for his qualifying instead of, I forget what time he signed up. But so we are waiting for Jay to fully load into the game and come down to the parking lot party start for his qualifying runs at the finale course for Season 1. And again, guys, Season 2 is a go. The schedule is already made. It's on our Facebook page, I believe. But there will also be an announcement here in a couple weeks announcing when and where we're going. And then also, the next season starts the first weekend, like the qualifying for the next season, the very first qualifying for event number 1 of Season 2 is the first weekend of January 2018, but sign-ups for that event open December 1st of 2017. So you'll have basically a month and a week to sign up for the first event of Season 2. So that should give you guys plenty of time to get signed up for the next season. And then, yeah, so then we're also working on a promo video, and there's also an announcement we're going to put out too about leadership and all that kind of good stuff for Season 2. All right, so there's Jay West 82. He just needs to pull up to the start line, please. All right, right there. All right, Jay, whenever you're ready, honk, and then you may go for your first qualifying run. All right, looks like he's got to warm up his tires real quick. All full line. Here we go. There's a honk. Here he goes for his 30 roll to the acceleration point. He initiates. May have just got the inside clipping point. Oh, but he just gets a wall tap barely. He's going to get bonus points for that and rails the inside clipping point there. Does not get the second. There he goes down the transition lane. Nails the inside clipping point there. He's sweeping out. Gets the outside clipping point. Don't know if he's going to get the inside on the first hairpin. Here he goes down into the second hairpin. He transitions. Rails the second hairpin perfectly. Here he goes down another transition lane to the final hairpin. May have barely just got it, but he just drops a tire, so he will not get that. Runs through the chicane. May have just got one clipping point through there, and then nails the final clipping point. All right, Jay West, just pull up to the starting line and just wait for further instructions. What a great run by Jay West, pulling off the first qualifying run of the final qualifying weekend of Season 1 in FHDL. All right, so again, buddy, just honk when ready, and then you may go. If you need to warm up your tires again, you are allowed to. If not, you don't. If you don't need to, that's fine as well. All right, here he comes up to the line. Just honk when ready, buddy, and then you may go. Alright, there's the honk. Here he goes, running that GTR Black Edition. He hits the acceleration point. He initiates. Nails the inside clipping point for the start. Gets the outside as well. Does not get the first clipping point through this sweeping corner. May have got close enough for the second, though. Nails the inside clipping point there. He's going to sweep out for the long sweeping corner. Probably the longest one on the course. He got the outside clipping point. May have just barely got half of the inside of that hairpin. Here he comes for the second hairpin. Did not get that second hairpin. Here he comes to the final hairpin before the chicane. Nails the inside hairpin there. Here he goes to the chicane, the hardest part on the course. He went through it very cleanly. Don't know if he got both clipping points, though. He got the final clipping point there. It nearly straightens out, but he kept the tires spinning and kept just enough angle. All right, we also got T. John wanting to run, so he will get an invite here. You should be able to just join my party, T. John, and then I'll send you an invite, buddy. All right, so Ace Tech has roughly 15 minutes to respond or join before he is disqualified. But thank you, Jay West, for running. Great 2 runs, buddy. So again, just waiting for T. John and Ace Tech to join. Here, I might be able to get him an invite. Went too far. Alright, just invited John to the game and party. So let's hear. Godzilla says, do you guys have a page or a website so I can sign myself and my team up for Season 2? Signups for Season 2 will not open till December 1st of this year for the first event of Season 2, which is in the first 2 weekends of January 2018. But we do have a Facebook page where you can sign up. We hope to have the website up and running by then. Because we got someone working on it right now. We'll also have a shop page where you could order t-shirts and hats and hoodies and all that kind of stuff too. Alright, so John looks like he's loaded in, running for Team Dorylock, also one of the co-leaders, running that 90, I think it's a 90 RX-7. Alright, buddy, just honk when ready and then you may go. Looks like he's backing up a little bit, possibly to warm up some tires. Not 100% sure. Alright, here he goes. He pulls up to the line. Just honk when ready, buddy. No, thank you, Godzilla. Thank you for your interest in FHDL, man. We need as many drivers as possible to make everything more interesting. Alright, there's the honk. Here we go. It's the acceleration zone. He initiates. Oh, sorry for the bad camera angle. He may have just got that first inside clip. He gets the outside clip nearly perfect without getting a wall tap. May have got the inside there. Gets the inside there, but didn't have much angle. Gets some serious angle going into that inside clip there and nails it. Now he's got this very long sweeper. Did not get outside far enough. He barely gets the inside on the hairpin. Not sure if he got the whole thing though. And then here's the next hairpin. He rails the inside hairpin on that. Here we go, final hairpin. Not sure if he got close enough on that. Oh, and he gets through the chicane. Not sure if he got the clipping points though. I don't know how the judges are for sure going to judge that, but misses the final clipping point and hits the finish. So like I was saying, that little chicane, I'm not sure how judges will score it. There are clipping points there, but I don't know if they're going to go ahead and give you the points for the clips if you still run through the chicane cleanly without dropping tires. I'm not 100% sure. I will ask them once we are done with this qualifying session. So, alright, here we go. John, just honk when ready for your final run of qualifying of the finale course. Remember guys, the finale bracket battles are next weekend. 1 week from to now at 9 p.m. Central. But the broadcast starts at 8:40 p.m. Central. Bush 1 second. Alright, he hits the acceleration point, hits the initiation. Just drops a tire. Hits the outside clip though, perfect. Misses the inside clip. Just gets that second inside clip on that sweeping corner. Now here comes for the longest corner of the course. He may have got that inside clip before though, but then he does not get the outside. Some serious angle on the hairpin, and he spins. He spun. Unfortunately, he has the option to finish out the course if he would like. It looks like he's going to. Just try to get as many points as possible. I don't think he got that inside hairpin there. Here comes the final hairpin. Goes in way wide. Here he goes through the chicane. Nails the first clip. Oh, but came to a complete stop nearly. And then gets the final clip and then hits the finish. Alright, thank you, John. And Bush, my gamer tag is TW110. There it is at the top right of the screen. I guess I lagged out of the party. That's what happened. That's why. Not sure what happened. So that's why John couldn't hear my instructions. So let's get him an invite. So invite Jay West back to the party. And then invite T. John. Alright, so we want to thank these drivers for running. So there's Jay. And waiting on John. Looks like John just joined. Alright, I want to thank you guys for coming out and running. I guess the party lagged out, or I lagged out of the party. Yeah, your first run was pretty good, John. So Drifting God, so the way the spinouts work, and after the announcement, you'll see why we're changing it for next season. But normally I'm going to want to change it to a 0 for spinouts next season. But this season, you just get a major points deduction if you continue the run. So if John spun and decided not to continue the run, then yes, it would be a 0. But since he spun and decided to continue the run to try to get as many points as possible, he still got points, but he's not going to get very many. But next season, we're going to try to get somewhat close to the way Formula Drift scores, and we are going we're going to where if you spin, it's an incomplete run. So, and then anytime, Ash. So yeah, just noticed JLO good run and drift Royals, but disputed the tire thing. All right, Jay, you got a fan, so I guess in chat. Godzilla GTR R36. He says, just noticed Jay LOL. Good run and drift Royals, bud. Disputed the tire thing. Alright, so Ace Tech has literally about 7 minutes to respond or join. And then after that, he will be disqualified. But so far we had Jay West 82 and then R35 Black Edition run. 2 pretty good runs. 2 fairly good runs. And then we had T-John, co-leader of Team Dorylock. I would announce your team, Jay. I'm not 100% sure if I remember what team you're on or if you're on a team. I'm assuming you're on Team HKS because of your group tag. But T-John is a co-leader of Team Dorylock, and they are always looking for more drivers. Yeah, sure thing, T-John. Alright, I want to thank all the viewers for coming out and watching. We're at 11. We're just waiting on one more driver to show up to run this session of qualifying. 1 sec, guys, because the way it's going, he may not show up. Therefore, it will be a disqualification if he doesn't, or if he doesn't respond saying he needs a time change. But all you viewers, I want to thank you guys for coming out and watching. The next session, once this one's over, is, hold on, I'm getting to the times, is at 4 p.m. Central. So once this ends, it'll be in an hour and a half. And then that'll be the next qualifying session. And that we have, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but we have Legio Mortis. Or I'm not sure if it's Legio or Legio, but it's Legio Mortis at 4 p.m. Central. And so that's what's going to be going down then. What's up, Janky? So again, we're just waiting for Ace Tech 04, your long rating points leader this season from events 1 through 5 after only competing in 2 events. That just showed how consistent he was driving. Or no, he competed in 3 out of those 5 and was your points leader until I think it was the 5th event actually, so 4 events. Yeah, so then after the 5th event, going into the 5th event, he was your points leader, and then he lost the points lead to Kiz, formerly known as Orbit Kicks. And then Kiz was unable to show up at last event, which left Exterior Guide 46, aka Mr. Clipping Point, to finally get his first win and take over the points lead coming into the finale. So it's getting interesting, folks. It's probably, like I said at the beginning of this video, you guys weren't in here, but it's probably going to come down probably to whoever wins the finale that's going to get the championship and the 500,000 credits for sure. We maybe have more, but for sure the 500,000 credits and a free design and or tune on Snapchat, or Snapchat. Blessed is messaging me, Blessed Track 351, and it made me mess up, but and a free design and or tune from 110 Customs. Hindu, you can no longer sign up this season. This is the finale course, but signups open for our next season on December 1st of this year, and then the first qualifying for that event is the first weekend of January 2018. Yes, I will sell you your car back, Ash, after the qualifying. Blessed, if you're in the party, yeah, I didn't see it on Snapchat because you're supposed to message me on here to change your time. But yes, all right, Blessed, I will send you an invite. So we will have one more qualifying run, guys. And it will be Blessed Track 351. So T-John, could you please? Okay, you're fine right there. All right, wait for Blessed Track 351 from Storm Drift to get in here. Drifting God ripping me a new one. Yeah, this is the course that we were getting doors on, Jenky. Sign up deadline for this course was 2 days ago at 11 p.m. Central. So we're going to wait for Blessed Track to get in here. He is running a muscle car, too. That's not likely for Blessed. Blessed normally runs the Skyline or the Twerk Stallion, but this weekend or this event he's running a muscle car for once. And Blessed Track is one of our drivers who actually got a perfect score in qualifying this season. There's only been 2 drivers to do that, but he was the only one of those 2 drivers to do it legitly. And what I mean by that is he did not have any bonus points to help him get up to that score. That means he hit every clipping point like he should have at the right angle and clean to get 100 points on his qualifying score. So he was the only one to do it legitly. The other one was Gearhead 12349 at Cooper Pedy. He got 100 points, but he did not run a perfect run. The only reason it added up to 100 points is because, he got those bonus style points. The battles, Drifting God, are a week from now at 9 p.m. Central. So next Saturday in America, in Australia it'll be Sunday. So Saturday, 9 p.m. Central. September 23rd. Alright, so we're waiting for Blessed Track to get in here. Not sure what's taking so long. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, that'll be 9 p.m. for you, Drifting God. But that's when battles start. But the stream itself starts at 8:40. So, and then we have like a 5-minute window from when it starts till we start talking, doing driver interviews and stuff like that. Basically pre-battle stuff. But we have that 5-minute window just to let viewers have 5 minutes to get into the stream and get ready to watch it. And then after the 5 minutes, like I said, then we start doing driver interviews, just talking about what's going on in the league, all that kind of stuff. All right, there's Bless. All right, so he's up at the line. Just honk when ready, buddy, and then you may go. All right, there's the honk. Here he goes. Hits the acceleration zone, hits the initiation point, nails the inside clipping point, perfect. Just taps the wall. Did not hit it too hard though, so he'll get those bonus points. Does not get the first inside clip. May have just dropped the tire on the second one. The judges will have to go back and look at it. Misses the inside clip there. He's trying to sweep out for this long sweeper. Does not get out far enough. And then, oh, too much angle. Straightens out and drops 2 tires. He came in with too much angle, but nails this second hairpin perfect. Man, Blessed getting as close as you can on these clips. Oh, and he got so close. So close to dropping a tire. Here he goes through the chicane. Nails the second clipping point. Oh, but sweeps too wide to not get the final clipping point. Can he hold the drift? He did not hold the drift all the way to the finish. Man, blessed getting close to those clipping points. That is why he got the only legit perfect score this season in qualifying. He runs great in qualifying. All right, buddy. Honk when ready for your second qualifying run. Here we go. His final qualifying run at the finale course at Parking Lot Party. He hits the acceleration, hits the initiation, drops a tire on the first clip, gets the outside clip on the sweeper. Oh, he hit the first clip, but then straightens out and drops 2 tires. Now he's still straight. Misses the next inside clip. Here he goes on the outside sweeper. Does not get the outside. Misses the first hairpin clip point. And here he goes down one of the transition lanes. Little too much angle. Just drops a tire. Here he goes on the final hairpin. Goes too wide and comes to a dead stop. Here he comes through the chicane. Very, very clean. Almost came to a stop through the chicane, but he kept the momentum going and then straightens out before the finish again. All right, thank you, Bless, for coming out and running. I am sorry I did not see your time change in Snapchat, but that is, guys, that's why we make each message thread for each event from now on. And so if you need to make a time change, please put it in that message thread. That way we see it. So let's see here and check chat real quick, because it looks like, unfortunately, AceTech04, your long reigning points leader, will not be running in this event. He is now disqualified. Yeah, Zilla, it looks like you will. That's why we do it on Saturdays, because like people with different, I mean, I guess things behind from everybody. So that way, like, it's Saturday here in America and Sunday for anywhere else. That way it basically is on the weekend no matter what for everybody. For battles anyway. Yes, we also have a Discord. If you guys want to check that out. And then we also have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I forgot to put stuff on the Twitter and Instagram yesterday about qualifying this weekend, so rip on me. I'll do that right after this qualifying. And then, yeah, so Ace Tech is now disqualified. The results should be posted shortly after the final qualifying session for the weekend, which is, we do have drivers at this time, but which is 11 p.m. Central Sunday. Sunday, 11 p.m. Central is the final qualifying session. And so like an hour and a half after that, maybe even before that, it will be the results posted. We'll be making a video here on Twitch that will later be uploaded to YouTube, which all these qualifying runs will be uploaded to YouTube. And then also it will be put up on our Facebook page for the qualifying results. So it is now 2:37 p.m. The next one is at 4 p.m. So in an hour and a half, a little bit before, we'll see you guys then. And as always, keep it slideways.